Chat, what it do though? What it do though? Chat, what it do though? Demolition Man, there you go, there you go, there you go, there you go. Big salute, Demolition Man. Irvin Mack. Big salute, Irvin Mack. Hey, you know us early bird. Hey, the early birds and the late night creepers. You know we get the fattest worm. Yeah, we get the fattest worms. Yeah, the early birds and the late night creepers. Boy, we get the fattest worms. Yup. Yup. That's why we different. Yeah, that's why we different, Demolition Man. Yeah. See, we different out here. We big birds out here. Yeah. So, we big birds, so we built a little different. We need them fat worms. Yeah, we can't get them average worms. Irvin Mack. What up, though, Irvin Mack? Man, big salute to my chat, man. Big salute to my folk, man. Tuning in, tapping in. Big salute to you. Big salute to your family. How y'all feeling out there, man? Oh, man. I mean, what shit, Demolition, man? Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. That's what you had them for. You feel me? That's what you had them for hard times. You know what I'm saying? Shit, you can always, it'll come back. God willing, it come back tenfold, bruh. But that was a blessing. Just you having them to make that flip. You feel me? Yeah. It's all good, Demolition, man. But as long as you got the knowledge, bro. As long as you got the knowledge, they'll come back. Yeah, they'll always come back. Yeah, it'll always come back, bro. At least, look, it may be some young, dumb YNs that may come across some silver and they don't even, look, they done hit a lick. Don't even know what to do with it. They think it's trash. But by you knowing, young boy, yeah, give me that. Because a lot of people don't know nothing about that silver yet. Yeah, the average person, yeah, they ain't up on the silver yet. Too heavy. But just you having that knowledge and that know-how, Demolition, man, $1 million worth of game. Shit, I can't call it Irvin Mack. I can't call it Irvin Mack. Hey, another day. Another day. Another day to be in y'all face. Another day to be in y'all face. I mean, that's some things I'm gonna talk to y'all about in a minute. It's some things I'm gonna talk to y'all about in a minute. Let's get to these comments. Big salute to the chat, man. Big salute to the chat. Salute, chat. Damn, bro. See, he had to sell this shit big, man. Them bills, man. Hey, it's hard times out here, bro. It's hard times, bro. Hard times. Yeah. I don't know about Bitcoin. If it ain't gold and silver shit, I don't think I can fuck with it. Daniel Berry, big salute, Daniel Berry. Hold on, give me a minute, Daniel Berry. Let me finish snacking on my breakfast. I'm gonna put you on in there. So who ain't on EBT? Rich people on EBT too? You must be mad because you can't get none. Well, I ain't gonna say Bitcoin's a future shit. They mining these boys out here on the Bitcoin. Yeah, shit, Bitcoin right now, Demolition Man. Yeah, these boys out here been mining their own Bitcoins and stuff. Mm-hmm. Well, that's what they on out here. They trying to mine. Yeah, they want to go. Yeah, they trying to mine their own. Yep. Yeah, they on the Bitcoin out here. The different type of coins. But yeah, Bitcoin is the right now. Yep. Shit, who shit. Everybody mad EBT cut off, even you. What up, dude? Daniel Berry. Big salute, Daniel Berry. Put you in there in just a minute, Daniel Berry. Give me just a minute. Nah, that's the thing. Nut chaser. That's the thing, nut chaser. Shit. We is real. That's why you over here chasing nuts. That's why you a nut chaser. Demolition Man. Don't worry about that troll, Demolition Man. I'll just don't worry about that troll. He said something about EBT. I just say shit. Everybody benefited. Yeah, I'm mad EBT cut off. A lot of them girls mad EBT cut off. Everybody mad. They look, the price of shit is so damn high. You wasn't getting no real deal on the EBT, no way. I think EBT is only for that processed food anyway. You ain't getting nothing for real on no EBT. Yeah, you right, Demolition Man. I ain't messing with it though. Yeah, I'm just saying these boys out here on Bitcoins. They been on Bitcoin. Yeah, they been on it. Look, that's how the what's the white dude that messed with Cashapp? That's how he got famous. Bitcoins. When they first started Bitcoins and shit. The young boy. What's his name? Yeah, that Bitcoin shit ain't nothing new, Demolition Man. See, we old here. We just not catching on to it. But shit, I ain't messing with nothing I can't touch. Yeah, I ain't messing with nothing I can't touch, Demolition Man. I ain't even gonna I ain't even gonna bullshit. Well, keep scrolling, William. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. What it do, chat? Yeah, hey, Demolition Man, what I'm telling you. Get on that beat. We OGs to the Bitcoin, Demolition Man. We OGs to the Bitcoin. Yeah, EBT cut off. I'm just responding to a troll, Irvin Mac. Yeah, the trolls on here talking about EBT and me and Demolition Man talking about damn Bitcoin. They on here talking about EBTs. You see how crazy that is? See how most of the people in the West, they so used to being consumers, they can't even comprehend investments. It's crazy. It's crazy. Like when I was in Liberia, that's what our baby girl buddy, but these boys out here got 3 phones, Demolition Man. I mean, let me tell you something that they up on out here that they not on in America. These boys out here got 3, 4 phones they work with. 3, 4 phones they work with, Demolition Man. If you in America and you still work with 1, 2 phones, you're a Rudy Poo. These boys out here, they look, Demolition Man. 1 phone, they just mining different Bitcoins. They mining. This is why I need you to look up, Demolition Man, how to mine Bitcoins. That's what you want to be. You want to be the Bitcoin plug. You don't want to just be a regular individual investing in Bitcoins. You don't want to just be the regular guy. You feel me? So just to put you up on what these boys up on out here. These boys in the mining, they own Bitcoin. Man. Yeah, I was like, damn, it's somewhere online. You could pull it out the ground. They say you could pull it out the ground online. This internet undefeated. Yeah, so you write the Bitcoin, but you ain't telling me if you want to get hip to the Bitcoin game, you need to get out of America. Them folk over there ain't hip on the Bitcoin game. These boys out here hip on the Bitcoin, man. Yep, food stamp, boy, yep. Tangible assets is always better, yep. I don't even know what William said. What up, Trey, all day? Yeah, y'all boys can have that shit. Hey, if I can't touch it, I don't want it. Yeah, if I can't touch it, I don't want it. Too much uncertainty in the world. a war jump off, you ain't gonna be able to touch none of that. You ain't gonna be able to touch XR. Two things you damn sure ain't gonna be able to touch if a war jump off and missiles start flying. You ain't gonna be able to touch no XRP, and you ain't gonna be able to touch no Bitcoins. That's two things for sure. If bullets and missiles start flying around, those are two things that you will not. Records is over with. Yeah, don't nobody know that you had this amount of much of Bitcoin and all. See, that's the part that people are not thinking about. A reboot of a government system. Your XRP, your Bitcoin is gone. All that shit gone. So think about that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Think about that. Sub up, chat. Sub up, chat. Yeah, sub up, chat. Sub up, chat. So that's just something to think about for the ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, because a lot of people be trying to tell me this and tell me that. I'm thinking about when missiles and bullets get to flying and ain't no more banks, ain't no internet. Ain't gonna be no pull out your cell phone, pull up your laptop and go check your balance. See, that's the part people not gonna see coming. Only thing gonna be of value is your weapon. Hopefully you got you a rifle or something. And tangible assets. Now until you can flip XRP and all that into gold and silver, hell no. Hell no. As much as they talking about wars and shit going on, what's gonna keep your money safe during wartime? When has money ever been safe during wartime? You can go all through history, right? And look, in every country that's ever been hit by war, what was the kids doing at the banks the next day? Collecting and planning all that old money. Taking it home to burn. Keep mama and them warm. Only thing that survived is gold and silver through wartime. So, I know a lot of y'all guys, y'all got a job to do. Y'all got to promote y'all XRPs and Bitcoins and all that. Do your thing. I'm a little smart. I'm a little smarter than the average bear. Yeah, I'm a little smarter than the average bear. Cause one thing I know for sure, if God keep blessing, when the power's out during the war, you know who gonna glow in the dark, who gonna shine in the dark. Will you be shining in the dark? That's the question. Do you glow in the dark? This the glow in the dark channel. Do God make you glow in the dark? As a beacon of hope? That's what you gotta ask yourself. So let's prepare yourselves when the missiles and the shit, when electricity go out. Nah, Trey, we still on the jade collection. I got some stones being worked on right now. Yeah, I got some stones being worked on right now. We're gonna focus on the since the gold and silver market so expensive right now. I know the average people on YouTube and average viewer, a lot of y'all can't afford. Hell, if I wanted to buy some shit, I can't afford it. So people kind of sitting on what they got. Yeah, jewelers is every like I told y'all, on this side of the world, it's $100 for an ounce of silver. See, the Western Europe, yeah, y'all got to catch up. Y'all lagging behind. I think in Australia they paying over $100, between $80 to $100 for an ounce of silver right now. And these boys out here, they stacking up because every day is more and more people pulling up. So yeah, I got some stones being worked on right now. Trey all day. Yep, got some stones getting worked on right now. I don't think we will see that kind of war. Oh yeah, you gonna see it, Demolition Man. Yeah, you gonna see it. Lord, man. It's not gonna be about good versus evil. Because the people that run America right now, before they just give up, they're gonna make sure the whole world going crazy. Before they just give up on Africa, let Russia and China take it. Before they just give up on Venezuela, because it's a worldwide thing going on. But the war is already upon us. Yeah, the war is already upon us. Yep. It's just different pieces being played. But yeah, you're right. Just like the war that's been going on over here, America ain't felt it yet. They've been reaping the benefits. America has been reaping the benefits of the poverty of Africa. the poverty of the rest of the world. And that's reversing. So now it's time for America in the West to feel the negative. That goes to my title, The Final Judgment. That's why things is getting so hard. It look like the rest of the world is leveling out, but it's getting worse where the wicked ones is running things. The people that worship Baal and Moloch. Yeah, the people that's running America. Yep. So, you know, if you got people that worship the devil that's running these countries, just sit back and look. Like I'm sitting back looking at, damn, look at America, man. This shit is really going down. I think the average American just feeling the economic effects right now. Starting to feel the economic effects. Remember that the prices that you go to the store and you spend, Africa been going through that. But it's the transition. But one thing I can say is that me sitting back being a piece on this chess table, it look like God's hand is winning. Yup. What you mean someone take one for the team, Trey, all day? Who gonna take one for the team? People been taking it for the team. People been taking it for the team, man. People been taking it for the team. And see, what it's gonna come down to is are you worthy of that? Should somebody take one for the team for you? That's the question, Trey, all day. Ain't nobody worth taking one for the team for. That's what you got to think about, Trey, all day. You ain't got to say it on here. Who worth to take one for the team? Oh, man. I can name two people off the top of my head. My mom and my daughter, who I'll take one for the team for, but other than that, shit. Well, that's the thing, Demolition Man. The dollar is replacing itself. Value. Yeah, the dollar replacing itself. Just like money, gold, silver, assets, all that shit go in one bubble. What's happening with the lucrative dollar? It's replacing itself. Look how much debt is on it. Of course, the richest country in the world gonna be the most country that's the most in debt. Think about that. The spend, I know you heard 2 years ago we were talking about Black American spending power. All the facade, fake, all is fake. It's crazy, Demolition Man. The dollar replacing itself. That's why China and Russia is taking their time. They not rushing anything. Anybody that got beef with Trump and them, they gonna give them weapons. They not rushing anything because it's killing itself. Yeah, it's killing itself. Yeah, the dollar, shit. The dollar done fell all around the board. Nah, the dollar is not king. That's the thing, demolition man. The dollar is not king. Maybe there's somebody in America, yeah. But outside of America, nah, hell nah. The dollar is not king. Don't nobody want the dollar. Demolition man, let me tell you something. In Burkina Faso, don't nobody want that dollar. They say, give me euros. Euros is worth more than a dollar. Give me pounds. The dollar unpredictable. The dollar like a heartbeat. A weak ass heartbeat. Just imagine a YN getting shot up and his heartbeat getting lighter and lighter and lighter. I can show you. See, this what my people, I know my people don't know nothing about money for real. Don't know nothing about financial literacy. And I had to learn this too. All you gotta do is look at this chart, bro. You could type the US dollar at going against any other currency, right? It's just something simple as this. Just look at that chart. You don't want your money looking like that. You want your money either going, straight across. You don't want your money steady dropping, steady dropping, steady dropping, steady dropping, steady dropping. When I first came to Africa, 556 West African CFA franc, right? That's how many francs you can get for $1. That matches up to what 550 francs buys in Africa. It matches up to $1. Matter of fact, I can get less for $1 than I can get for this. You understand what I'm saying? See, you got to know different, not just American money. You got to know international money. And then, see, they throw us off because of the value. See, when I first came out here, you used to get $1 to like 700, 600, 700 some days. See, now you can't even tell the difference, man. You can't. Don't nobody want, man, strongest currency. Let's Google it real quick, because it might have changed. Let's Google it. WRL worlds. The dollar ain't even king in America. Y'all don't got to fake it with me. It's all on the internet. Before y'all state anything about any money and the value of the American dollar, it's all on the internet. You ain't got to fake it with me. Don't fake nothing with me. You better go get your facts when it comes to this money. Cause I know there's a whole y'all that'll stake something off emotions. Now's not the time to be in your emotions. You better go get some facts. The Kuwaiti dinar is king. Damn. So you go to Kuwait, if you cash in $1, ooh. These are your world's strongest currencies. This for the international travelers. And then for the people that haven't traveled in a long time, y'all better get up on y'all money game. USD, what is ranked 10th per unit value. Just backup money. They just waiting on you to pass. It's like next up. Who gonna be next up? When the USD ain't in reserve, who gonna be next up? What's gonna be the next reserve up? Like football, sports. Nah, you can't blame Orange. That's white supremacy fault. Trey all day. And you know, us dumbass black Americans following behind that shit, the arrogance of Americans. Yeah, you right, demolition. That's why I say where y'all where if you in the States, but see, even where you at, prices got to come down, man. It's getting hard for people. Yeah, people. Yeah, well, I ain't gonna say getting hard for people. People just shit. That laziness starting to kick in. You know, in America, man, we ain't. I said the average American right now, man, and mugs ain't used to working. Mugs don't want to work. And that's the thing that I feel bad for a lot of people. For a lot of people, shit, we used to that American trap, man. I'm just glad through me, my family got. Whenever they ready to lead the rat race, yeah, get out the trap. They got me out here on this side of the world making things shake. See, because there's still a lot of people don't even know they're in the trap. People love the trap, but it's the trap. Yeah. But yeah. See, those of us that's in the hood, man, ain't really too much you could do. That's why I gotta get out the hood. Gotta get out the hood. Yeah, prices is up. Yeah, prices is up. Them people getting rich off lies, off scamming and take the great American scam is the tariffs. The great American scam. Whoever controlled the media believe what everybody do. Look. Shouldn't nobody be going to the grocery store paying all that money for nothing. Yeah, you right, demolition man. That's really the only thing people could do right now. Because white supremacy, they sat back and looked, they observed what was going on. Oh, the slaves getting missing, they going to Africa and the world is changing. Yeah, they know what's going on. They making game time adjustments. Yeah, they making game time adjustments. Yeah. Yeah, that's the easy thing to say. Yeah, it's money out there. But where's the money out there that people could use to invest into a business, invest in themselves? See, because the average American thinking, go out there and get that money to pay bills. The average American ain't thinking go out there and get that money so they can open up a business, invest in them and their family. Average American ain't thinking about that. It's the slave mentality. Look, once you got a slave mind and change, you don't need to keep them in bondage no more. Once you got their brain in the chain, you don't got to keep them in bondage. You ain't got to beat on them and all. No. Once you got that brain, shit. Everything else fall in line. Nah, Jacob, you don't got to live above your means though. That's you trying to copycat somebody else. You don't got to live above your means. That's that woman coming out of you. If you living above your means, like if you getting your Odell Beckham on, yeah, that's that hoe coming at you. When that dummy sick came on the internet and said 100 million, man, that's because he want attention like a female. They out there playing punk. Real men know how to budget. That one thing I can say, real men ain't just gonna be out there blowing money just to be blowing money. Like what? Nah, we don't do that. Blowing money because you got it. Nah, hell nah. Out there blowing money because you got it. Man, you gotta be rich to live in America, man. And nah, I don't even shit. I feel like social media probably the best money you can make out of America right now. Anything else, the ties are too. Nah. Yeah, the money you make in America, you gonna spend it on bills. Ain't no such thing as stacking up no more. Nah, hell nah. Bills ain't got too high. Nigga, cost of living. Yeah, cost of living ain't got too high. You know, yeah, people do got to get off their butt to survive, but shit, ain't like it used to be. What it do, Waylon? Yeah, Draco, but this ain't nothing new. That's part of our culture. Yeah, the American Dream, look, Nightmare on Elm Street. Look, everybody want to live the American Dream. They don't even know the American Dream is Nightmare on Elm Street. Yeah, they don't even know. Look, all the brothers and sisters in Africa talk about, oh, we're going to live the American Dream. The American Dream. Shit, the American Dream is messing around with Freddie and them on Elm Street. Nightmare on Elm Street. That's how we need to start breaking into foreigners. Well, a lot of them already know. Nightmare on Elm Street. Man, well, shit, I agree with you different. If you ain't living like Floyd Mayweather, yeah, it's a Nightmare on Elm Street. Man, you can't live off the land. You better go to Walmart. You got your fishing license from Walmart. You got your hunting license from Walmart. You can't go live off the land. You can't just go live off the land and flourish. If you gonna go live off the land, you better be ready to move around like the Indians did. They do not want you self-dependent. Everybody that got homesteads and all that shit right now that's on YouTube, you better go pay attention to what's going on with them right now. You better pay attention. You know that's the part of living in America. We sign up for all that, paying bills and paying. That's a part of our culture. Yeah, you sign up for all that. Well, I ain't gonna say Floyd going bankrupt because he got too many assets. Yeah, he got too many assets, so I can't even say he going bankrupt. Yeah. What you know about spirit fingers, unlikely hero? Yeah, I just had to do somebody said I look like a sorry sight. I know they got to be jealous and envy. That's why I had to flex on them right quick. Trey all day. Shit, I don't pay for internet, Trey, all day. I pay for the I don't pay for the home. That's a blessing. But if I had to, it'd probably be about $25, $30. I do give them something on it though. Shit, Waylon, but you don't know how to live in them caves. You don't know how to be no caveman. Big salute, Waylon. Nah, they ain't got the India. Yeah, in India, they look, the wires electrocuting the monkeys and all that shit, ain't they? Nah, we don't got all that out here. Burkina Faso, got the biggest solar power plant. But nah, it ain't. They'll see when they connect the wire, they'll tear the shit down, and cause that's money. They'll tear the shit down and rebuild it before they be connecting a whole bunch of shit. What it do, Zahin? I mean, not really, cause you got people out here that's got connections. You got China and Russia that's ready to build infrastructure. See, that's where America lost that. You know, you got Kens and Karens want to be all in your house, in your yard, calling shots, walking all on your grass with their shoes on. See, China and Russia, they don't want to do all that. They just want to help you get your grass thick and pretty and green. Yeah, they ain't trying to get all in your business. They ain't worried about what you're growing. They ain't worried about none of that. They just want to make sure you have infrastructure. See, that's where white supremacy, they don't know nothing about building infrastructure. All they know about is pilling and plundering. That's it. So, yeah, that infrastructure is it's coming in handy. And then while y'all think America got the best weapons, boy, look, when something jump off, it's gonna be a whole lot of Americans hurt in their ass. Now, I don't want to see my country lose. I don't want to see my people get kicked in their ass, but sometimes a hard head make a soft ass. Yeah, Waylon. Yeah, be careful in them caves, though, Waylon. You know, it's been people living in them caves way before you even thought about it. You talking about slipping in black back bacteria. Yeah, I read about people living in them caves in my book. Yeah. Yeah, gotta be careful in them caves. Yeah, them caves, boy. Go back and watch my videos, Brandon. Why haven't you accomplished getting a profile pic? Talking about what I done accomplished, what you done accomplished in life. Nah, I say the people that was in them caves never left. There's people still living in them caves. Yeah, can a player buy jewelry? Nope. You could buy a gemstone. Said, can a player buy jewelry from you right now? Wow. Oh, your ass lying, Waylon. There's other shit out there in them damn caves. What about wolves and all that shit? Boy, you don't know what's in them damn caves. Waylon ass just out here talking. You don't know what's in them caves, boy. Boy, hush. Talk. Just because he grew up around the biggest cave. Where is your footage of you in them caves, Waylon? God damn it, Waylon. You don't know what's in them Kentucky woods, Waylon? I know where you at. Boy, you don't know what the hell in them damn woods. Yeah, go do some vlogs, Waylon. Tomorrow, nah, you ain't finna flood my Instagram with a bunch of shit. Nah, hell nah. I got him with your Instagram. Nah, hell to the nah. You go make the vlogs and we'll come and look at them. We don't need you sending nothing. Yeah, well, post them. What's your Instagram? Yeah, type your Instagram and then we'll come look. We don't need you sending out shit. Talking about what's so you can send me something. Nah, hell no. You just type your Instagram in. We gonna come look. That's your Instagram. See, Draco, if your little mind only knew that the cave systems in America link up with the cave system in Africa, you would have a little knowledge about yourself. But that ain't for you to know. He said, just DM and I got you. Nah, hell nah. Nah, we don't trust it, Waylon. See, now you come with a bunch of excuses. See how people do? Want you to believe something. Now here they come with a whole bunch of excuses. Nah, hell nah, Waylon. You been living in them woods too long. We don't trust it. Hell nah. Nice try though. That's why you don't never listen to what people say, y'all. Go look for yourself. I don't give a damn look. Just like Like all the people that live in Charlotte, right? So many more don't even know that. Shit, that's the gold capital of the East Coast. Yeah, you're Waylon. Don't get mad at me. Yeah, you've been here for 10 months. This internet is undefeated, Waylon. 10 months, what that mean? You think it's a time limit? It's a time limit on when people switch up. Nah, Waylon, I don't trust shit on the look, Waylon. Outside of the comment section, boy, I don't know you. You see, you've been ducked off in the woods too long. You think we know each other. Just because you've been talking to me in the comment section for 10 months, that don't mean I know you. Man, there's people been here for years. There's people been here still trying to figure out how they can manipulate and all. Man, there's people with all types of agendas, Waylon. This is the internet. This is the internet, Waylon. Yeah, this the internet. That's why I'm just being real with you, Waylon. Damn, 10 months. You supposed to know that, Waylon. You supposed to know I'm gonna be 100 with you. Come on, Waylon. I don't know. People do some strange things, Waylon. What's some animals I seen out here? Monkeys, baboons, wild dogs, regular dogs, all different types of new fish. Cause they catch them out the reservoir, they sell them, boy, big ass fish. Yeah, you just trying to show your cave pics. Wait, your ass crazy. Nah, we don't need you flooding everybody inbox with wave pics. You flood them on your page, and we'll come see. We don't need you spamming everybody comments, everybody messages. Nah, hell nah. But yeah, I done seen all kind of animals like giraffes. You see shit on the random. Yeah, you'll see all types of shit on the random. And then there's sometimes you don't want to be out there where shit could just see shit in the random, cause wildlife is unpredictable. Yeah, Waylon, shit. Look how long some troops went to Vietnam. Some people did 2-3 tours. Went over to that last tour, but they ain't make it back. Who y'all be talking to me? Who y'all be thinking y'all be dealing with? Like time means something. Father Time don't wait on nobody. Man, look. I understand, Waylon. You ain't got to explain yourself. You a grown ass person. Oh, they got safaris out here, Draco. And Waylon, you good? Yeah, I know. You a young buck, Waylon. Yeah, but yeah, they got safaris out here. They got safaris where you can go out there and stay for like a week. Wake up the animals on your doorstep. Yep, just don't go out there being friendly and shit. Yep. They say the best safaris to go to is in South Africa though. Yeah, southern on the equator. Yeah, I wasn't here for Vietnam neither. I was here for Afghanistan. The Cape Buffalo, I don't know. I think the snakes and the spiders probably more deadliest to me. No, it's a catfish out here. It's a catfish, Waylon. If you out here in these rivers and these lakes and you swimming and you pee or you boo-boo in this water, the catfish will swim in your hole. What you know about that, Waylon? Think about that. You out here in the damn river and you gotta piss. And all of a sudden you feel a sharp pain going your wee-wee hole. So what it depends on what you consider deadly. Yeah. Give you something to think about. You got the boo-boo. You call yourself trying to ease a turd out. Catfish go straight in your booty hole. Because, you know, when you pee in water, just like when you go fishing, Urban Mac, you throw the bait out there to bleed, right? That's how fish, you know, get attracted to bait. It got to be bloody. That's why worms is the best bait, blood worms. So it's just your wee-wee is just a worm in the water. Google it, Urban Mac. You come back and tell me. Yeah, Africa got that fuck around found. Yeah, the wildlife here is different. I could tell you that right damn now. Wildlife in Africa is very different. You hear shit running across the damn roofs at nighttime. You like, what the fuck is this? Some of these countries, the witches are not allowed to ride their brooms at certain heights in the sky at night. Yup. Sub up, chat, sub up, chat, sub up, chat. Y'all hit that subscribe button, chat. Come on, interact, engage with me, chat. Google it, Urban Mac. Stop guessing. See, for all my OGs in America, y'all asses need to stop guessing and Google. That's something I gotta get y'all. That's something I gotta get y'all old heads off of. Y'all guessing. It must be this. It must be. Type that shit in your Google search. Stop being late with your lazy old ass. Big salute, Urban Mac. That's my brother. But that ain't just for him. That go because he ain't the only one. That go for all y'all ass. All you guys see, y'all making assumptions. Why don't y'all just Google? Is it that? Ask G.P.T. Is it that hard? Damn, see, y'all trying to be rocket scientists and shit. See, look at y'all. I'm gonna let y'all figure. Y'all come back and tell me. Matter of fact, let me know in the comment section what type of fish it is. With that being said, I love y'all, chat. Y'all stay tuned. Y'all know we'll be back. Look, hey, I done fuck their head up. Look, done fuck their head up. So with that being said, y'all, I love y'all, chat. Salute. Oh, hey, Waylon. anything found in the Amazon, it came from Africa. See, that's a part of history that they try to keep from you. If that's not the case, where the gorillas of the Amazon, Waylon? Where's the camels, Waylon? Give you something to think about. Love y'all, chat. Salute.